Liam Neeson's family has gotten taken. Again! This is the Big Guy reviews. Like this review, hit that subscribe button, the Facebook link below, and the Blip TV link below this same review with trailer footage. And let's get on with Taken 2. Directed by Olivier Megaton, who directed Colombiana and Transporter 3. I saw Colombiana. I thought that was pretty good. Never seen Transporter 3. This movie was pretty good, but it really wasn't necessary. You know, the first Taken movie was kick-ass awesome. Taken 1 was the movie that changed the outlook of Liam Neeson. Where Liam Neeson was known for dramas and fantasy movies. You never really saw him much as an action hero until Taken, and now we see him as this action kick-ass guy. I mean, wait for this movie, we would have never gotten The Grey, or, well, I guess, kind of like Hannibal from the 18 was kind of like something that Taken helped create. The Unknown. Yeah, this movie really changed the outlook on Liam Neeson, and he's back again with Famke Janssen as his wife and Maggie Grace as his daughter. And the movie starts out with setting up the bad guys who are the relatives of the guys he killed from the first movie. And these relatives want revenge, especially Murad Kanisk, played by, you know, I'm not going to be able to get this name right. Yeah, he plays the main bad guy, and he's the father of the main bad guy that Brian Mills, Liam Neeson's character, retired CIA agent, killed in the first movie. And the plot from the first movie was Kim, Brian Mills' daughter, goes on a trip to Europe. She's 17 in the first film. Her friend gets kidnapped and be sold into sex trafficking. Her friend in the last movie died. I think it was a drug overdose or something. And Kim was eventually rescued, obviously, by Brian Mills, and the guys that kidnapped her were killed by him. And it was a very kick-ass movie. It turned Liam Neeson a little bit to kind of like a Jack Bauer kind of a hero, but it was very good. This movie is not as intense as the first one, and Liam Neeson's not as imposing. In this one, he goes to Turkey, and he takes his family with him. Apparently, Kim and Lenore, his wife, wanted to go to China. They couldn't, so Brian offers to take them to Turkey, Istanbul, with him. And this is where our main bad guy, Murad, and his gang of terrorists kidnap Lenore and Brian and try to kidnap Kim. And it takes a little bit of time to get into the main plot of the movie. I mean, the second scene is establishing the family, and that is a little bit weird to see Liam Neeson checking up on his daughter, played by Maggie Grace. Maggie Grace is a grown adult, and she's playing, I think her character now is like 18. I'm thinking, and her character doesn't even have a license yet to drive. What? We're supposed to believe that? We're also supposed to believe that Brian Mills has to check up on her when she's making out with her boyfriend? Anyway, I know older actresses that played teenagers before, like Emma Stone and Jennifer Lawrence, but I was kind of annoyed by it, especially when someone as old as Maggie Grace does it. Brian invites Kim and Lenore to Turkey. When they get there, the terrorists kidnapped Lenore and Brian, and they almost try to kidnap Kim, and it almost goes down a little bit like the first movie where he is telling Lenore this way to try to get away from the terrorists, using his special skills and everything, but that obviously doesn't go well if you've seen the trailer. She gets kidnapped, and Brian tells the same thing to Kim, some of the same instructions to get away from her kidnappers, and luckily she does go. She's able to elude them pretty well. Yeah, in a shirt and bikini. Way to amp up the sex appeal there. I'm starting to wonder if Maggie Grace is a real actress now. Or maybe just sex appeal. Better than Megan Fox. And when she's able to finally get away from her kidnappers, and while Brian Mills is kidnapped and his wife is tied up and being tortured and then being left, it's almost like an hourglass, bleeding to death. He's trying to figure out how to save her and everything. He's able to call Kim on a phone, a small phone he has in his pocket, tell her to use grenades to help figure out where she is versus where he is. And I'm thinking, what? Grenades in a populated city? What? Somebody could get killed with those damn things. That was a bit much. And it's a little convenient how everything works out when Kim is able to get to Brian and able to get him out. You know by the trailer that Brian's able to get to Kim before the kidnappers get to her. As I said before, the movie is pretty good. There's not as much action in this one as there was in the first one. There is a little bit of shaky cam with the one of the chase scenes, and the fight scenes were pretty good. But the fight scenes, obviously, in the first one were much better. So I'll give you this movie 7 out of 10. You might like this one if you like the first one. I've heard Liam Neeson has said he's not doing Taken 3. Thank you. And that's all I want to say about Taken 2.